our favorite segments, and actually the oldest segment we've had on the show, the Down and Dirty, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Dirty, man. I can't wait. The Down and Dirty is where me and Sean can just say just give you a piece of our brain of what we're thinking about the times, what we're thinking about going on with the league, whatever we want to put in our mind to tell you guys. That is what our Down and Dirty is. And Sean, I'll go ahead and go first.
Yeah.
Down and dirty for me this week, as you know, that the Raiders had all this controversy on the off week, and they came out, they pulled out the victory. So I feel like we can take something from that victory and say that no matter what life brings you and how it brings you down sometimes, that you can always get back and be okay, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like for the Down and Dirty that we need to talk about this week is that the times are changing.
Yeah.
It's not the old way anymore. No matter how much we want to keep it the old way because we were comfortable with the old way, doesn't mean that you can't get on this boat and ride it into the new way. The new way. As you did not know, the NFL now has the most rated views that it's ever had. Like, it's making history now. After last year where you had all this up and down with the protests and all this stuff with George Floyd and all this controversy on the field about different things, and people saying, I'm not going to watch anymore, and they had the lowest ratings, and then they kept with this positivity, and everybody, and football is everybody. Football is you, football is me, football is everybody. It doesn't have to look like what it used to look like. It looks like something completely different. Do you know that 40% of people who watch the game are women, Sean?
Yep.
Women make up 47% of people who watch this game and love this game. The times are not how it used to be. It is a brand new day where women love the game too. Women love the game as much as men do.
Absolutely.
Now, we can't play the game, and that's okay because men are supposed to play this game, and that's okay. The men, you guys tackle each other and all that stuff. It's a whole different ball game for women.
Yeah.
But there are women football leagues.
Yep.
Man, there are leagues that were created where women can play women. This world that we live in now, it's not like the past. Everybody needs to be jumping on board
Amen.
or whatever and taking it into the future. This game is so important and special, but I've never loved football more than I love it right now. I love this game.
Yep.
I love that it's so diverse. I love that we had the first openly gay man come out and say, I'm gay and I play football. I'm on the National Football League. We can stop this misinformation that there's only one gay guy in the whole league. There's probably a bunch, but because of the culture, nobody's gonna come out and ever say it. And we may have people progressively come out and do it, but just realize the game is not like it used to be, and it's never gonna be that way anymore. So if you continue to hold on to the old ways, man, you're just bringing this game of football down.
Yes.
So my Down and Dirty is let's take this game and let's continue to make it better, continue to be better. We got coaches that have high names going to be coaches for HBCUs, bringing knowledge to the game where historically black colleges, they didn't do that before. Any black student or black player wanted to go play for the top 10. Now you got Deion Sanders and all these other coaches coaching because they want to bring more attention to all schools. The game is different. It's not the same game. So if you really love the game of football, hop on the boat and let's ride it into the new wave together. Because I'm telling you, it's not what it used to be. It's not what it is 10 years ago. It's just different now, and it'll be different 10 years from now. But we need to embrace the change. Don't be like those people in the past that just hold on and they can't get over it. We got to embrace the change because trust me, in 10 years from now, the game will be different rules, different everything. But we need to go with it because I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing with change.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah, buddy. Yo, hey, look, you're a prime example of it. Going out here, talking this game, being an analyst, being somebody that's, broadcasting this stuff.
Yes.
Delilah, Shout out to Delilah.
Yes.
She does that. You know what I mean? My homie Jai, she does that. Getting more women involved because you know the sport. You know this game just as well as I do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, absolutely love that. Definitely, man. Oh, totally. Nate says totally agree. Love that.
Baby.
Love that. Yo, my down and dirty this week is awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be aware. I know a lot of times we go through life and we live, our day to day, and that's a lot. You got to work, you got family, you got to, groceries, taxes, bills, whatever, what have you. And I know a lot of times we can get so bogged down and focused on all the stuff we're doing that sometimes it's difficult to see even what's going on right around us.
Yes.
I had an interesting situation today. I was at work and I took the guy that I watch. Ladies and gentlemen, I work with adults with mental disabilities, and I took the gentleman I work with to the mall, or not to the mall, but to the library. And we're using the computers and stuff. And I've done that, every couple of days during the week. And there's always a gentleman that's sitting at the end of the aisle of the computers that we're sitting at. And the other day I was sitting there and I'm, we're doing all our stuff. And I kind of thought I heard like something like, something like maybe him, like he got like a squeak or something came out, and I kind of twitched over and it looked like he was crying, but I didn't know. And I kind of paid attention back. I didn't know. And I left it alone and, left and came back. Well, I came back there today and we were sitting doing the exact same thing we were doing before. And he was crying. He was crying again. And his sadness, I've never felt this, Janae, but his sadness just emanated. Like it was an energy, so much so that like I got choked up and I just started praying. I just said, God, just be with him. I don't know what's going on here. He was looking at something and he was just in his moment. And I didn't want to, people want their space. I didn't want to go over there. I wanted to give him a hug and be like, yo, it's going to be all right. But I just stayed over and I just started praying like, God, please take care of him, help him out. And it gave me a peace and a tranquility. But at the same time, I'm still at work. I ended up having to leave. We don't know what's going on, what happens. Guys, we have to start getting to the point where we check up on each other.
Yeah.
We are looking out for each other. We are making sure that each other is great. One of the reasons, Kat gives me a hard time. You got so many shows, Sean. I just got this show and that show, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you guys said, you understand something. When I'm on these shows, what I'm doing is not doing this to talk football per se. That's the benefit. That's the icing on the cake. What I'm doing is I'm using my voice and my platform to give other people a voice that they might not have. Yeah. I'm giving other people the ability to take a minute out of their day, whatever's going on, and hey, boom, I can talk football. I can relax. I can do something that I really enjoy doing. But what I get as a benefit, just like with us, I get to sit here and hang out with my best buddy. I get to sit here and rap with a whole group of friends that I know every week will be there, and we will go back and forth. Janae, you see the group chat on Sundays. Awesome. We're going crazy. Awesome. And I got to shout out. Yeah, I got to shout out David Wright, man. He's one of those people. Right? They said it. Fellowship. He's one of those people that has really been building the Facebook group that's at 373 members. Yes. We're getting up there, and he's been building that and all the fantasy leagues and things of that nature. So, look, we have to be able to check up on each other. Because we might look on the outside like, oh, he's like me. I got it together. He's doing this show. He's doing that show, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we're all going through some stuff, okay? And we got to make sure, hey, iron sharpens iron, but we also got to make sure we lift each other up. Yep. You know what I mean? Because we need it. We need it. That group chat is one of the things that does it. That the show does this for a lot of people. I know it does it for me. We just, hey, guys, just be aware. Be aware of what's going on around you, man, because you never know when somebody could just use that, hey, I was thinking about you. Hey, I hope everything is well. That type of stuff.
I love that. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That was a great down and dirty.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great down and dirty, man. That's right. Be aware. Just be aware.
Yeah.
It's therapy. It gives us a chance to unplug, come together, forget about the outside world, and just
Absolutely.
because I'm telling you, life can be stressful. We're all adults now. I mean, shoot, in a blink of an eye, we're all just are adults and have adult problems.
Right.
Man, it just feels it's so good to have an outlet like Let's Talk Football to be able to come and just share, just